All right, so my name is Caitlin Elmo, and this is my website review, Good, Bad, Ugly, and Educational. Before I get started, I want to point out that the image in the background on the right side is saved from pixabay.com/en/photos/feedback. All right, so let's get started. To begin, I would like to introduce the theme, which is astronomy for kids. And the reason why I chose to review websites that had to do with this topic was for the educational values for my future teaching. I wanted to look for websites that I could possibly use in the classroom, ones that I can use for lesson ideas and resources, and then ones that I could also send home with my students to interact with their parents, or even they could interact if we had resources like a computer lab or a computer in the classroom as well. So let's get started. We will first begin with nasty. I chose to begin with the worst and work our way up to the best that I found. I found a lot of really great websites, actually. This was the worst one, in my opinion, that I came across that actually offered some insight and resources. So this was How We Learn. And as you can see, there are ads that pop up. When I first made my way to this website, there was a big ad that popped up and covered up the whole screen, and you had to kind of watch this little clip in order for it to go down. And mind you, I wanted to find websites that my future students could use, and this to me just doesn't seem like a site that would be easily accessible and navigated for my elementary kids. It goes down quite long down to the bottom. What a plus side is that it was the copyright is 2018, so it's fairly up to date. But yeah, there's just a lot of scrolling that goes on. It doesn't seem like it is organized in a real accessible manner. It has these Pinterest links, which Pinterest actually has pretty good lessons on there. I'm not the biggest fan of Pinterest personally. I don't really like the tiles. But yeah, this seems like it could be all right. It's just there's a lot going on. I really don't like the ads. I'm not really a fan of the way that they set it all up. It just seems like there's a lot. It's hard to really focus on one thing. But there are articles, it looks like, and could offer some good information. So let's move on to the okay, bad. I wanted to make sure I threw in okay with this because I feel like you could possibly use this as a resource, this website, but it's just, I'm not a huge fan. One upside is that you can change the font size on here, which is great for anyone that has some sort of handicap. We'll leave it at that text font size. It also has these little links that you could click on, which seems nice. It just seems a little blah to me, though. There's a lot of wording. Oh, and then there is our access toolbar. Usually you want to have it up at the top somewhere around here. But I do see what they went with it. It's not too bad. So let's go to Sky Maps. Let's see. So there's a nice little resource there that you could use. This shows September. I wonder if it would be nice if it would maybe go through each month, but it looks like it's showing September there. And it has some fun little activities that you can do. It looks like, let's click on Starry Night Maps. Let's see where that navigates us to. So that link looks like it takes us to maybe a new website, and this seems like something that maybe maybe is more accessible for the educator rather than a student. It's asking you to like buy some programs, and maybe not the best for at home, because some people keep their credit card information on their computer, and I see some kids getting on here and purchasing something for a lot of money. Goes through all of the different planets in our solar system. Let's go to site page. Gives some information on it, so it's not too bad. It's just a lot of navigating. It looks like they do organize it fairly well, though. I just don't know. It's not my favorite, so it's okay bad, I would say. Let's move on to okay good. And you can really tell the difference between this okay good site versus the okay bad site, especially if you're thinking about using it for kids and kids using it themselves. I think that let's backtrack real quick. I wanted to add that this last okay bad page says astronomy for kids, and it has kind of like a disclaimer, and it says and supervised adults. So in that, you'd want an adult. This, you could maybe just let the kids go on their own. I see sending this home with students as homework or interactive activities at home, or even having it in a computer lab in your class. There's fun activities, worksheets, music, posters, lessons, videos, games, space exploration. All this is right up here at the top, right where it's easily accessible. You don't have to search around for it. You can also like sign up and log in and share this website. And then this is just the organization of these is just really, really nice for students and for adults or teachers. Galaxies, black hole, stars, the universe, our solar system. Let's go that way. So I clicked on our solar system, and it goes back up here. Easily, you could go back to another link if you'd like. There's another ad. That is one of the reasons why I said good bad or good okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, good okay, is because these ads pop up, and it shows something that like you've been searching in the past. I think on a school computer it wouldn't be so bad, but like this on just a desktop or a laptop, there might be some things that it's just ads that you don't really want to pop up. But these are just great. You can see the actual, it just lays out the way our solar system is set up. You can click on the sun. I think it's going to take me to another area. Looks like you have to press Adobe Flash. I'm going to do always allow. And let's see where that takes us. So it's a little video clip, it looks like. Oh, and it's less of that cartoon look and more of a natural, realistic look, which is really cool. And then it gives some information. So this is something that you could maybe look at, and it has a video in the classroom, and I could see maybe going through with the class and creating some sort of poster or something. So it's accessible for educators and students. So let's go back to the universe. I just really enjoy this website. The color scheme is great. The organization is awesome. It looks like it's taking a minute to load. It could be because of those videos, but how cool is it that those videos are on there? I want to make my way back to the home, and I'm not seeing like a home page button. Oh, here we are. So you scroll down and you'll find all these. And also I want to add that the copyright is 2018, so it's up to date. And so there's, it's also organized this way too, rather than just the photos, which is great. So it gives different ways of navigating, and it has games. Let's go to astronomy games. There's also other websites linked I want to show you. Other websites are linked on here. There's worksheets there, lessons, games. So that's just really, really nice. And there's like these outer space games, it looks like. There's another ad, which is a bummer. Astronomy quiz, astronomy builder. Let's do alien abduction just real quick. Look, there's match games. It's just, there's a lot to offer on this page. It looks like it's loading again, but it's really great. This is one of my favorite websites that I came across. We're not going to wait for that to load. Let's just move on to our next. Let's just exit out of that, actually. That way it doesn't take too long to load. Let's move on to Good Educational. So this is by far my favorite that I came across that had to do with astronomy, geared towards kids. And I knew this was going to be a good one, or at least I had a feeling, because it is run by NASA. And NASA Kids Club is what it's called, and it has these cartoons that makes it really great for kids. It kind of lets them know that it's their space. And it is very up to date. The last update was on June 20th of 2018, so just a little over a week ago. And it's from, NASA official. So it's a great website. This is exceptional, I think. Some games that you can, some art that you can do. So activities, picture show, it looks like. So something that you could do in the classroom with your students. And so I think the reason why it's constantly updated is half of the reason possibly is because it shows these expeditions that are currently happening. And so it's showing like the crew that's actually up on the space station at the moment. And it just shows pictures of them, March 21st. It gives a little blurb about these people. It shows, people actually in the spaceship, and it's just really cool. I think students would really enjoy this. I see that there's not a home page. I think if you just kind of click around, you can kind of probably find, it looks like this is probably going to take us back to where we need to go. Yeah, here we are. So that's a little downfall, but pretty easy to figure out, I feel like. I do want to look at this area too. This really shows how exceptional this site is. Adobe Flash Player again. So we're going to always allow. And that's a little downfall too. I think you'd want kids to just be able to go straight to here. And this is just a really cool little addition. Space lunch. Let's see what else we got. Put it together, some sort of puzzle. Let's fly. Really cool. Window to Earth. Let's look at the window to Earth. Yeah, so this is very interactive, very educational, organized. And it's loading fast for something that has so many different moving parts. And look here, it says. So you can click on, let's do the island of Hawaii. And I think kids would just really love this. What is an island? And it says an island is a piece of land surrounded by water. So volcanoes created the Hawaiian Islands. So cool information, just a really great site. My favorite by far. You can come up here, go galleries, NASA TV. So you can actually move on to something that's more than just the kids corner. You can go to like downloads. Let's see a gallery, an image of the day. So you could actually do more than just kid stuff, but that is the point that I wanted to get across. But also you could incorporate these in a lesson as well. Just really great resources. That's awesome. So yeah, this is my favorite. This is definitely a good educational, exceptional video. And I hope that you enjoyed kind of my review of all these different videos. Thank you.